Broadcast is streamed and produced by Midnight Sports and is not affiliated with any hockey organization, club, or team. Midnight Sports is comprised of hockey parents who stream games for friends and family who cannot attend the games in person.
Sees the Stars have to reset. Murphy does exactly that. Murphy able to work that puck up to Bolanek. Bolanek sends that wide back toward Murphy. Murphy in deep. Tries to find Gitman. Calling for it is Bizarro. Bizarro fires that in. He shoots. He scores. To the near corner. Fauci picks up the puck there. Throws it toward the slot. Just out of the reach of two Stars players. But it will be Viscoso firing in. That puck's deflected down and in. That's the Stars' goal. Hawks control. Schulman bodies his man there. Blackhawks in for support. O'Connor now for the Stars. Side of the cage. Throws that across. Rolling puck still loose. It's tapped up and in. That's a Stars goal. The Stars score and tie this one up. And just like that with 2. Well, hello and welcome on in to Hatfield Ice in Colmar, PA for Game 3 of the EJEPL September Showcase Diamond 1 Division. And this evening, you waited all day for it, but it's the New York Stars on your television screen, your phone, your computer, taking on Snider Hockey in this Game 3. The Stars are 1-1 so far in this showcase. A thrilling overtime victory yesterday afternoon, 2 p.m. against the Delco Phantoms. They'll hope to repeat their winning ways against another team from just outside Philadelphia. And then a loss last night, 7-3 against the Potomac Patriots. But again, Stars looking to get back to their winning ways, wearing their home whites despite being the away team in this one, as Snider has chosen to wear its road orange jersey. Snider comes into this one this weekend, having won their last meeting in that August showcase against the Stars by a score of 3-1. Among common opponents, Snider has lost to the Atlantic City Sharks 0-1. The Stars, of course, also lost 0-4 to those same Sharks in the August showcase. Recent games include a win against the New Jersey Devils, AA American team, 6-2. A win against the Montclair Blues, that is, 6-0. And a win against Cutting Edge, 8-1. And so the Stars will have their hands full here in this late night game against Snider Hockey. We're going to give you an extended look in. It's an end zone view at the green rink at Hatfield Ice. Really nowhere else to film from, and the black netting doesn't make the zoom any easier. And so, unfortunately for you, dear viewer, you're going to have to listen to a little more of the play-by-play than you might want. Can't watch this one on mute, as is many people's want. And so, in any event, 1:06 left to go here in the warm-up period, and it's going to be an extended look in. This is Midnight Sports.
Close to defeat, dreaming through the shadows, gotta compete. Oh, I know no retreat. Heroes sweat under the darkened lights. Echoes of victory in the dead of night. Streaming battles on screens so bright. Living legends shining arrow bright. Midnight sports under a digital moon. Streaming live feels like the truth. Tickets rise to the hit of a tune. In the arena, the stars so aloof. Players cutting air, fans in roar. Players take flight, hearts out pour.
All right, we are getting ready to roll here out at Hatfield, trying to adjust the volume levels for our viewers so that you can hear the dulcet tones of the play-by-play from out here at Hatfield. Looks like it'll be Luke Latito in the blue paint for the Stars. And so he'll look to build on the overtime win he and the Stars had yesterday at 2 p.m. A 4-3 game. Stars came back in that one. They were down 3-1 at one point. Didn't allow a goal in the entire second half or overtime period. And so it'll be Latito in the blue paint as we are just about to kick this one off from Colmar, PA. Over the boards come the Stars. They'll be moving closer to you. Remember, two halves. This is an EJEPL for both halves. Looks like it'll be O'Day and Schaefer as the defensive pair out there. Schulman to take this drop at the dot. Clock on your screen just suggestive. We'll see if we can get the replay working for this game. No promises just yet, but we're off and running. Clean win there by the Stars. It's Schaefer working that puck up in the neutral zone. Snider cuts off the puck just before their blue line, and now they'll try and reverse the other way. Schaefer picks that puck up. He's going to work it point to point for O'Day, all the way up toward Gitman. Turning for it are the Snider D-men. Snider all the way back at the end boards, right in front of the camera well now. As you can see, it's Snider working it to the far side of the ice, trying to work it up from there, and they're cut out initially by the Stars. It was O'Connor getting in the way of that zone breakout very nicely, and O'Day able to get that puck out of the defensive zone. Stars right in front of their bench now. Will dump that puck into the offensive zone, but onward we play as Snider gets in the way of that zone break-in. Stars will make their first change, it looks like. Well, it'll be Russo now out there. He's able to take the puck off his man momentarily in the neutral zone. Snider collects. They're going to fire this one all the way in. It'll go wide of the cage for an icing, so 24:04 left to go in the first. It's going to be an offensive zone draw for the Stars. Well, now that I've got you listening, a reminder, 9:30 a.m. tomorrow from the Gray Rink here at Hatfield Ice. It's Stars Blackhawks. It'll be right here on Midnight Sports, and I promise it won't be an end zone view. It'll be one from the blue line. In any event, this is Kotcher firing in. That deflects wide. Russo picks up the loose change, tries to work it up to the point. Ice Monster gobbles up the puck at first, but Kotcher there to cut out the zone breakout. Snider will have to reset. This time they'll go diagonally and hit it up past the blue line. Now Snider with speed all the way into the offensive zone, pushed farther, but it was Ramos getting over. He was able to stop his man in his tracks and now collects that loose puck all the way up toward Russo. Russo back across. Ooh, nearly touched home by the captain. Instead, the puck goes just wide. Bousey now on the forecheck. Puck rolls toward the corner, and getting back is Bergman. He's able to send that back into his own zone to try and buy some time and space for his D-men to work that puck right back up. It's Ramos now up toward Bergman. Bergman goes around a man. He's going to bring it up the strong side around a second man. We've got the man counter going now as Bergman all the way into the zone, nearly beats the third, but it's Snider going back the other way. And it's Polyakov, though, coming across the neutral zone, collecting that puck and working it up toward Murphy, shoveled farther now by the Stars. On in is Bergman on the forecheck. It's Bolognick, nearly a puck on his stick, but it's going to escape the zone. And so Schaefer tracks back at the logo and works that puck back to his own stick here as the Stars try to come through the neutral zone once again. Puck sits at the blue line, batted forward by Snider. Now Snider in the offensive zone. Snider pushed to the backhand all the way to the far corner is Snider. They still have the puck. They fire it inside of the cage, and this will be Latito getting down in a hurry to make the save. And so Snider with the first shot on goal just 2.5 minutes into this one. Still goose eggs on the scoreboard, though, and it's a defensive zone draw for the Stars. Now this will be Russo, far dot to Latito's left. Puck dropped, shepherded up to the blue line by Snider, fired in. Latito throws the big mitt out again, gobbles that one up, and we'll do it all over again from that far circle in the Stars zone. Well, it's Russo and Briscoe out there as two of the forwards, and it's the Stars winning it forward now. It's Briscoe collecting the puck in front of his own net. Adamick waits in the center of the neutral zone. Puck flicked forward, and Coronati will track back for it. different defensive pairings, out there. Easy for you to say as Viscoso not in this game after the end of the last one. And so Stars will miss him out there tonight. But it's Russo collecting the puck, working it on over. And now it's Murphy dumping that puck forward right back to Russo. Murphy will go for a change, but Russo all the way into the offensive zone. He shoots in, and that puck was loose momentarily in front and then saved nicely by the Snider netminder. And so we'll have an offensive zone draw upcoming here for the Stars with 21:48 left to go in the first. This one will be Schulman at the dot, wins it forward without possession. Snider dumps it out of the zone, tracking back is Ramos. He's going to push his man wide, tries to round him, shooting in. Latito gets in front of that one, and it's Snider picking it up at the near side of the ice. They curl toward the slot, bodying his man was Gitman. And so it'll be the Stars coming the other way. O'Connor on the backhand, dumps it forward. In for support is Gitman. He takes a big hit right in front of the Snider bench. That's going to be a penalty as soon as Snider touches up. They finally do. 21:21 left to go. That is going to be a hit from behind, so it looks like a 2-10 upcoming here on Snider. We'll see if a second man has to go to the box here. And indeed, that is what will happen. 21:21 left to go here in the first half. It's a 2-minute penalty on the clock, a 10-minute to the man doing the hitting on Snider, so he cannot re-enter the game for 10 game minutes. But the penalty on the board is just 2 minutes for the Stars' man advantage. Gitman looks no worse for the wear. Love to see that. He's out there on the left wing of this power play to start. It'll be Bergman to take the drop. Clean win. Back up to Bolognic. Bolognic over to Murphy. Murphy has the puck, walks the blue line, shoots in. That's deflected high of the cage. Tracking in were the Stars through Bolognic. Nearly in on the rebound. Puck back up to Murphy. Down low to Bolognic. Bolognic on the puck. He shoots it. Saved once. Still loose. Saved twice. Thrown in again. This one hits a skate. 2 shots saved. And then the last one goes off. A skate in front, but it's Kocher. Able to keep the puck in the zone. Tries to cycle the puck on over. Yeah, that one hits a skate. And now it'll be the Stars tracking back for the puck, but Snider there first, all the way through the neutral zone. Snider hockey shoots in. Latito snaps those pads down, makes a save, and it's the Stars coming right back the other way. It's Kocher on the puck, tries to fire it forward. It hits a man, loose in front. Snider clears it, only to the far half wall. Bodied there was Bergman, and now Murphy has to retreat at the blue line for the puck. It's a 3-on-2 developing here for the Stars as they dump in. Murphy dumps just wide of the cage, looking for a rebound for someone to tuck home. And now the Stars fire that long and wide on a deflection. Bergman picks it up, works it up to the point. Stars through Bolognic over toward Murphy, able to keep the zone, but he just has to jab it deeper. Now the Stars directly under the camera well here. And it's Kocher over toward Schulman, who bodies his man. That one's going to be fired all the way down. Looked like it should go for an icing. Stars players thought it would, but it was waved off there at the last second. And so onward we play here as the Stars reset in their own zone with 30 seconds left to go in the man advantage. That one's slapped in there by the Stars. Snider takes over behind its own net. On up to the point, but not beyond. Walking the line there was Coronati. Comes off his stick, and the Stars have to reset in the neutral zone as Snider happy to jam up the rest of this penalty kill. The next 10 seconds or so down a man, but in the Stars zone. Russo goes back to his own zone to retrieve. Stars collect there, and they'll reverse. That's going to do it on the man advantage for the team from Coney Island. And so this is going to be the Stars 5-on-5 entering into the offensive zone. Puck sits there. Big hit on O'Connor. He's able to keep his skates and get the puck back. And it's Snider who's going to come the other way with it through the neutral zone. That pass doesn't connect at first. Getting back in a hurry is O'Day. Long reach. Able to push that puck all the way to the end boards. And O'Day comes away with it, at least momentarily. O'Day with 2 Snidermen all over him in the far corner. Snider comes in, side of the cage. They shoot, they score. Oh, that puck was rolling. And those rolling pucks, sometimes very difficult to save for the netminders. And that one able to squeak on through. And so with 18:52 remaining to go here in the first, we'll give the replay a try. No promises. It might just be a black screen as it was yesterday. Unfortunately, still having some replay issues, but in any event, It is Snider 1, Stars nothing. This will be Fauci at the logo. Clean win all the way back to his blue line. Now the Stars working that puck up toward Briscoe. Briscoe breaks in the offensive zone, sells out to keep the puck there. Fauci will pick it up. Fauci on a far tight angle will drift down toward the end line. He circles around his man twice, and then two Snider men able to eventually eject the puck up and out of the zone. Puck flinged forward, and it's Adamek on the puck. He works that deep into the zone. Adamek still working his man over as Snider clears to the far side of the ice, and they'll escape the zone again with speed. Snider all the way into the offensive zone. They shoot in. Latito with the save, and it's Snider trying to pick it up once again. Murphy in for support. Fauci all over his man. Snider trying to dance around them as the puck sits in the near corner in the offensive zone for the team in orange. Now the Stars trying to push that puck up and out. It's Adamek. He collects the puck, works that on up to center ice. It's Fauci flicking it farther forward, and he buries his man into the Snider bench as the Stars look to collect. Bouncing puck comes off a skate, and now it's Murphy flicking that puck forward. It's going to go deep. Icing waved because that bouncing puck nearly touched up by Snider, and Snider will come the other way, though, through the neutral zone. Schaefer absolutely bodies his man near side, able to push him all the way behind the net are the Stars, and they'll look to take over once again. It's now the Stars coming back the other way. And it's a puck that's going to be dumped all the way in by Bolonic as that bouncing puck comes up and out once again. It's going to go, looks like down as icing's waved, so Latito will play it. And O'Day picks it up with a little time and space, moves it for Schaefer. Schaefer delays back toward O'Day. O'Day on the puck, surveys his options back to Schaefer. A little pitch and catch in the Stars zone right now as Polyakov sees a streaking Bolonic who will dump that puck into the offensive zone. Snider turns it right back the other way. And they'll look to collect, but Schaefer there first as he circles behind his own net. It's Schaefer turning with the puck, and coming up and out of his zone is Thomas Schaefer. Uses the boards to connect on up. And it's now Bergman on over, and it's shot in, but it takes a deflection off the Polyakov shot. He's going to dump it deeper for Bergman. Bergman side of the cage, gets it onto his forehand, shoots in. That puck spilled in front, looking for a rebound. Worthen. Well, I hope you're back with us. We'll see. There's a Stars penalty right now, having a little hotspot difficulty. Looks like it's cracked here, so we shall see if it's going to work here. Let's see. We're going to get this set. 12:23 left to go here in the first, and we may be up and running. And so you didn't miss anything other than a Stars penalty, still 1-0 here at Hatfield Ice. It's Snider trying to work that puck up. They shoot in. Latito with a nice save. We'll get shots on goal fixed for you at halftime. Still 12 minutes left to go here in the first, though. And so it's Snider trying to work that puck in deeper. 30 seconds left to go on the man advantage. And that puck sits on a Snider stick. They shoot that high and wide of the cage. But it's O'Day able to settle that bouncing puck on down. And it's going to be Snider collecting in the slot, trying to fire in. They work it up to the blue line, not out just yet. But it's the Stars through Kocher working that puck up and past the blue line. It's Kocher on the puck all the way into the offensive end. And Snider will come the other way, but we're back to 5-on-5 hockey. The Stars able to kill that one off as Snider pours in once again. Around the cage goes Snider. They'll throw it toward the front. Kocher, though, able to jam that up once more. Puck comes up to the near point, fired in. Blocker to side there by Latito. And onward we play. It's Snider trying to collect the puck now. And we'll get that clock set here in just a minute for you, as we're clearly having some equipment trouble. But about 10:50 left to go as the Stars shoot in on net. And the puck just sits in the far corner as Snider will collect and work it up past the blue line. Puck still sits at the blue line. It's Snider coming away with it, firing in, but wide of the cage. Latito on the follow-up save, though, and the Stars live to fight another day. It's now about 10:20 left to go here in the first half. A long shot comes in, just sticked aside. And so the Stars will get an icing out of this Snider dump in as Murphy had tracked back. So 10:15 left to go here in the first. It's Snider 1, Stars nothing. Offensive zone draw coming up for the Stars, and it's 5-on-5 hockey at Hatfield Ice. Now it's a puck, one forward by the Stars. Follow-up shot hits the post. And now it's the Stars working it up to the near point, all the way across. Ramos has the puck. That one's going to go up into the netting on a deflection. Should be an offensive zone draw here with 10:02 remaining to go here in the first. Well, ensuing faceoff here. Looks like it'll be Schulman at the dot to take this one. And it's going to be Gitman far side of the ice, but Snider comes away with it, racks it around to the near side, all the way to the near half wall, and then it's Snider pouring forward into the offensive zone. Ramos gets back. That shot goes high over the cage. Ramos had done well to get in front of his man, make him shoot high, and Latito had the rest of the net covered. It's now the Stars through Schulman coming on into the offensive zone. Pinching up there is Murphy, and he's going to dump it on in and around. First to it is Gitman. Gitman on the puck as O'Connor tries to come in for support. It'll be Snider dancing around and leaving the zone. Murphy tracks over and jams up the zone break in at first. Schulman will pick up that loose change and work it over toward Coronati. Coronati on the puck, deep in his own end, working that puck forward for the Stars. Snider takes over at center ice. Schulman again in for support. He comes away with it and dumps this one in. It's going to go to the side of the cage. Snider plays it there, and they'll come back the other way as the Stars were making a change. Puck comes all the way up to center ice. It's the Stars cutting out the threat at first and working it on over to Adamick. Adamick all the way into the offensive end. Snider picks it up behind their net. They won't reverse. Briscoe with a heavy hit there on his man. Legally so, though, as Russo picks up that puck. He was looking for Adamick, who would creep down to the near low circle. Snider comes away with it as we're under 9 minutes left to play. It's Latito covering up that puck, being told to play it, and so he does. And we play on here at Hatfield. Skating on up is Russo. Russo still on the puck. Snider takes it away in the neutral zone. Pours right back into the offensive zone. Pass connects in the slot, but the bouncing puck finds Russo after some nifty defensive work by the visitors from Coney Island. It's Briscoe trying to touch that puck forward. It'll sit now all the way into the offensive zone and come all the way around for Snider, who will escape the zone on the near side of the ice, and tracking back for it is Schaefer. Schaefer now on the puck. He's going to gain center ice. No, he didn't. This one's going to go for an icing. A judge not to have crossed center ice, and so, well, clock doesn't seem to be working just yet for everybody at home. Apologies for that. But just about 8 minutes left to go here in the first period, not the 0th period, as you may have seen briefly on your screen. 7:58 left to go in this first half. It's the Stars trying to work that puck forward and out of the zone. A big hit there, though. And the Stars man will stay down, and we'll pause here as he's down on the ice. Hard to see who it is from this angle. We'll update you as soon as we know. But he's getting back to his feet right now. Latito over to check on him. So skating on over toward the bench are all the Stars. It's going to be a penalty there on Snider. It's a cross check. We'll see here if anyone's going to the box for the Stars. Cross check waved off, and they're going to call it a roughing. Well, no. Now they're taking one from each side. So a little difficult to follow here. Not even clear who was injured in the corner. But it's 5-on-5 hockey with 7:51 remaining to go in the first half. Now the Stars trying to work that puck out of the zone once again. Snider controls in the near corner. They throw it toward the front. Latito gets the big stick in the way, so the pass can't connect. It's not going to go down as a shot on goal, but Latito did very well to prevent anything right in front of the crease. And now Snider will have to work that puck up and out of the zone. It's Polyakov on the forecheck. Bergman in with him. Bergman pushes his man there. Snider's going to try the far side of the ice and send it all the way over to the neutral zone where Ramos collects. Ramos on up for Polyakov. Polyakov will let that go into the offensive zone and try through Bergman to collect on the forecheck. Ooh, a heavy hit there. It's going to be a call. Looks like on Ramos. We'll see here. Not sure what the call will be as Snider tries to fire in. Ramos absolutely upends his man, and he'll go to the box on this one. We'll see what the call is, though, as well, they're going to call interference, a very tight interference call there on Ramos in the offensive zone as his man had just released the puck. But only two opinions matter here tonight, and neither of them are mine. It's the men in stripes, and so 7:06 left to go here in the first half. Stars down a goal and down a man. It's Snider firing that puck in. Bouncing puck's going to roll all the way to the far corner. Fauci watches his man there, as does O'Day, as Snider flings that puck over to the near side of the ice. It's the Stars able to get that puck up and out of the zone through Kocher. Snider will take over at their own blue line. It's Snider on the puck at center ice all the way into the offensive zone. They'll stop and delay. Fire that to the near side and the corner. Snider curls around the net, trying to fire something out front. Latito able to stick that aside. And now it's Snider trying to work that puck up and to the point. Once again, they do. To the near point that puck comes. Snider gets it back down low. It's Snider on the puck, trying to fire that one in. It hits a body, and it was Schaefer who had gotten away of that one. And so Snider tries the other side this time. 1:03 left to go in the man advantage. Out front, oh boy, the tap in doesn't go as Latito had to sell out near post there. And there was a man all alone in front. He wasn't able to tap it home because Latito's good stick work had kept the puck out of his reaches. Now Latito with two routine saves there. And so onward we play with 38 seconds left to go in the man advantage. 5:42 left to go here in the first half. It's Snider working that puck on up to their own blue line. Schaefer able to jam it up there in the neutral zone. Russo looks to take over. Two Stars men in as the puck just sits at the blue line. Three Snider skaters in, trying to take the puck off the Stars. They eventually do, and they track back behind their net. Does Snider, and work it on up through the neutral zone. It's the Stars picking the puck up in their own end, working it through the neutral zone once again. That puck took a deflection. It wasn't going to go for an icing in any event, as Snider works it up through the neutral zone, and the Stars make a partial change. Snider coming right back through center ice once more. And they break into the offensive end, does Snider. Under 5 minutes left to play here in the first half. It's the Stars on the puck in their own end. Snider will come to the side of the cage, though. They curl around, thrown in front. Bouncing puck stays out. It's Snider now slapping that one in. Latito sees it the whole way, and he's able to kick it on over to a teammate. It's now the Stars firing on in to the offensive zone. It was O'Connor who was able to carry that puck relatively deep, and now Adamick and O'Connor combine to keep that puck in the zone. Russo chops that out of the air, tries to work that puck farther, floats on up, but O'Connor comes away with it. Throws it up toward the high slot, comes on up to Murphy, hits a body, and goes wide. And so Snider able to clear the zone. This one should go for an icing. It does as it crosses the end line with 4:13 left to go here in the first half. It'll be an offensive zone draw for the Stars. And we'll see if it's a near or far circle drop. Looks like it's going to be at this near circle right in front of the camera. Stars just getting that fifth skater out there. And it will be Schaefer who's paired with O'Day out there. It's Schulman. Clean win up to O'Day. Fired in. That puck took a deflection, just went over the crossbar. And so it'll be Gitman picking it up far side of the ice. Gitman leaves there for O'Day. O'Day on the forehand, thinks about a shot, curls in deep, plays it off Schulman, comes around the cage, does O'Day. Near side of the ice is going to cycle it in just a bit lower, turns into a shot. And so with 3:53 left to go here in the first, it's an offensive zone draw for the Stars. It's Schulman to take that drop. He wins that forward. Snider looks to get that up and out of the zone. They do on the far side of the ice, right at their own blue line. And they gain the line and dump in. Schaefer turns for the puck. He's got a man on him there. Schaefer bodies his man. Snider comes away with it, throws it through the blue paint. Nobody home for Snider hockey. And so it's the Stars coming the other way. Rough ride there right in front of the advertising boards. But it's the Stars firing in. A nice save by Snider. And onward we play. The Stars in the near corner in the offensive zone. Gitman bodies his man there. And Schaefer will fire that one in. Deflection carries it into a shin guard. Snider comes away with it. They'll skate it across the blue line as we tick toward 3 minutes left to go. That dump in is on Latito. Snider will buy a faceoff in the offensive zone with it. And so with 3:09 left to go here in the first, it's a defensive zone draw for the Stars. Now puck's dropped. Snider has it, but settling that puck down was Ramos, and he's able to flick that up to the near half wall. Polyakov will have to dump in just a bit deeper. Murphy shovels it farther, and it's Bergman able to work that past the blue line. Now a puck all the way into the offensive zone. Polyakov on over, one-timer, nearly connects. It was Bolonik trying to tuck it home, but the bouncing puck just a little bit too hot to handle. And so now it's a rolling puck that comes across the crease, but no farther just yet. It's the Stars picking that puck up, getting it all the way out of the zone. This one will roll for an icing. And so with 2:28 left to go in the first half, it's going to be a face-off in the Stars zone. Well, shots on our board 10-15 right now in Snider hockey's favor. The EJ official scorekeeper online has it at 8-15. And so we'll keep our eye on that as the Stars do get this all the way out of the zone. This one will go for an icing once again with 2:18 left to play here in the first. Well, a reminder, 9:30 a.m. tomorrow morning, it's the Stars against the Blackhawks. You may recall the game from the Ice Hutch earlier this season where the Blackhawks won it in the last 27 seconds of the game. Should be a good one tomorrow. Don't forget to tune in right here on Midnight Sports. Tick toward 2 minutes here as Snider hockey fires into the offensive end once again, looking to get another shot on goal at the very least, but Murphy able to jab that over toward Gitman. Gitman on the puck, able to rack that all the way to the corner. No farther, though, as Snider covers him up there. 3 Snider skaters in. 3 Stars in as well as they try to dig that puck out of the Stars' corner. We will get a whistle now as the puck just not moved, but it'll allow both teams to make a line change with 1:45 remaining to go here in the first half. Now it's going to be Russo at the far dot in the defensive zone. 105 seconds left to go in the first half. Snider comes away with it. Slapper hits a skate, never makes it through, and now it will be Kocher all the way into the offensive zone. Kocher shoots in just wide of the cage, and O'Day able to pinch on up at the blue line to keep the zone. Snider with the puck behind their own net. Kocher on the forecheck. That puck is cycled all the way over to the far corner. Snider's able to get that up and past the blue line. Snider through the neutral zone now, all the way into the offensive zone. Turning is Ramos to push his man all the way behind the net. That was O'Day with the long reach. 22 and 27 look pretty similar from this far away. But if you have a complaint, feel free to talk to my optometrist. All right, this will be the Stars getting the puck out of their defensive end with 1:02 remaining to go here in the first half. Snider fires it right back up strong side. Coronati settles that rolling puck down, and it's thrown all the way across toward O'Day. O'Day on the puck, flicks that on up toward Kocher. Kocher through the neutral zone into the offensive zone. gains the zone, and he'll dump on in. Snider, netminder, able to come on up, and then the follow-up shot. It was a nice pass from Fauci, and it was Kocher. Had to shoot just wide as there was no angle directly in, and now Snider looks to take over. It's Snider all the way into the offensive zone. They shoot high and wide of the cage. They'll try and pick it up in the offensive end. It was O'Day with the crunching hit, and now Coronati looks to settle that puck down in the near corner. 20 seconds left to go here in the first half as the Stars try to get this puck past the blue line to cut out the threat late on here in the first half. Stars able to do it. It was Kocher who did so, and Snider just dumps right back in, but this time offside. And so with 6 seconds left to go in the first half, it'll be a face-off in the neutral zone for the Stars. Near side of the ice. Don't forget, there'll be an ice cut, and we'll be right back with 25 more second half minutes after the ice cut, 10 to 12 minutes from Colmar. We'll have second half coverage for you right after this. After one, it's Snider Hockey 1, New York Stars nothing. This is Midnight Sports.
Streets are empty, echoes hollow, bay like bricks and shattered ground. Engine roars like beasts on fire, chasing dreams on broken wire. Pedal down, the rush is real, heartbeat sync with spinning wheel. Lights flash by in blurry streets, highway signs too fast to peak. Running on fumes, can't slow down. Foot to the floor, this town. Eyes on the prize, won't back out. Living life loud, no fear, no doubt. Hands grip tight, the steering wheel, stealing nerves against the field. Rolling hills and sharp descents, never stop us, so hell bent. Radio bears adrenaline, fingers tap on skin and tin. Horizon looms, but never near. Push the limits, lose the fear.
Hey folks, if you're still listening, we're going to just reset the feed here. Your screen will go black for a few minutes. Stick with us. You don't need to do anything.
Foot to the floor, this town. Eyes on the prize, won't back out. Living life loud, no fear, no doubt. Running on fumes, can't slow down. Foot to the floor through this town. Eyes on the prize, won't back out. Living life loud, no fear, no doubt. Running on fumes, can't slow down. Foot to the floor through this town. Eyes on the prize, won't back out. Living life loud, no fear, no doubt.
right, players out of the locker room. We're getting ready to get going here for the second half from Hatfield Ice. It's Snider Hockey 1, the New York Stars 0. Shot 16-9 at the official EJ site. We had them 15-10, and so we'll just take the higher number from both the website and the camera and give you a 16-10 shot count here, and we'll try and keep it as close as we can to the EJ count. But no promises. Might get a little frisky on the stream deck and put up as many shots as we can. It's late on a Saturday night. Anything can happen. Stars very much still in this game, though. And they'll look to put up the numbers on the scoreboard that matter the most, which are just to the left of shots on goal on your screen, but in the arena. It's the numbers above the shots on goal, and candidly, they're not even up here on the board in the rink. Just a clock and some goals and the half that we're in, and so hence the having a guess at the shot count and eventually looking up on the real-time EJ website. Probably a little too much information, more than you're interested in at the very least, and so we'll get rolling here with what we do better than explaining the scoreboard. It's broadcasting this second half from the green rink in Colmar, PA. Boards being pounded, puck about to be dropped. It is. It's Schulman. Clean win back to Murphy. Murphy on up. He's going to find Gibbon, who wrecks that all the way around to the near side. Puck sits there at the point and then bounces on all players. Some fresh ice out there for Snider to fire on in. That bouncing puck saved by Latito. He fought it off on the shoulder, and then it was cleared out of the blue paint. It's now Snider around the back of the cage, trying to fire something in front. Stars trying to push that puck out once again. That shot goes wide of the cage, and now it will be Snider jamming it in just a bit deeper. Turning for it is Gitman. It's thrown all the way across, bouncing puck in the low slot. That one's going to be cleared nicely by the Stars, who will try to track back for it. And on the puck first is Snider as the Stars make a change. It's Snider behind their own net, working that puck up, but not past Russo. And now it's racked just a little bit deeper by the Stars, but off a man. And so Snider pours forward into the offensive zone, and they shoot in. That one goes wide of the cage. It's now behind the net, but the Stars control. Stars with a little time and space as Snider was making a change. It's O'Day who's going to fire that puck all the way in, and it's going to sit in the near corner. It's Russo throwing it in front. Briscoe nearly tapped it home. Adamick picks it up and works it up to O'Day. So O'Day firing in, deflection, sees the puck sit in the slot. Snider first to it, though, and they'll fire it on up. It was touched there. The Stars bench wants an icing. Not going to get it. And the Stars will have to work it up and out of the zone. It's Briscoe lifting the stick of his man in the far defensive corner. Stars working hard to get this puck up, at least to the point. They do so. Snider fires in, and that puck caroms wide. Looked like it was a Latito save, and so Snider will have to reset right at the blue line. They do momentarily, but getting in the way there were the Stars. Stars pour forward. It's O'Day on the puck. Shoots in. That one's saved. It's Adamick who is looking for the rebound. He's able to keep the zone momentarily. Snider fires for it. They send it all the way across the neutral zone, and it'll be Bergman tracking back for it. He leaves it there for the Stars, and now he'll come up the near side of the ice. He's able to flick it forward into the offensive zone. Comes to the side of the cage, tries a wraparound. It looks like he tucks that one home. That one looked to be in. It's not called, but there it is on the end line. Yes, they're going to call that one. It looks like. We'll see. Yes, officially a goal there for the Stars. And just like that, the Stars able to even this one up with 22:35 left to go in the second half. Looks like it was Bergman on the wraparound. We'll have to wait for the official score sheet there, but as it stands, a Stars goal, and it's Snider 1, Stars 1. Just the start to the second half the Stars wanted. And so now the Stars try to work that puck up and out of the defensive zone again. They do, as it's tapped from Bergman over toward Bolognic. A whistle goes, and now Snider not happy with the shot. It was a quick 1-2, though, and Bolognic lets him know He's not too worried about them talking. So it should be a face-off here in the neutral zone with 22-23 left to go in the second in this tie hockey game. Puck's dropped, one cleanly there by Bolonic and dumped on in by Murphy. All the way around, that puck comes. Snider controls in front of their own bench. Polyakov on the back check separates his man from the puck. Loose puck in the neutral zone, finds a Snider stick. They break in, but offside with 22-10 left to go here in the second. It should be a neutral zone draw, and it will be. Players just with a little bit of conversation now as things heat up, given that it's a tie hockey game. Maybe just discussing what they did today and how much fun they had. It's Snider in the neutral zone, near side of the ice for the faceoff. And they're going to fire that all the way across. Puck's going to roll on up toward Ramos. Gets that puck up and out of the zone. It was Bergman who jabbed it deeper. It's now Ramos bodying his man in front of the scorer's booth. Stars come away with it. Murphy tries to flick it up farther. He's able to do so, but the puck stays in the zone until it was Bergman able to fire that across. But it comes to the slot. It's Latito who gets in front of that one. And the puck goes just wide after the Latito save. It's now Snider firing in once again. Latito gets the big glove on that. It's Snider trying to tilt the ice just a bit, but the Stars will emerge with the puck. Into the neutral zone come the Stars. Fired across. It was Polyakov looking for Bergman. Shot eventually comes in, and it's saved nicely there. Tight to the side of the cage were the Stars. It's Snider, though, emerging with it, coming all the way up the ice, far side, but this time they're offside. So 21-15 left to go here in the second. It's going to be another faceoff in the neutral zone. See if we can't get that focus just a little bit better for you here. You know, the black netting always plays havoc with the zoom. And so this will be Russo in the neutral zone. Clean win back to O'Day. O'Day to Schaefer. Schaefer looks up, works that puck on up toward Kotcher. Kotcher swipes it farther on the backhand, and now he'll give chase on the forecheck. He's first to it off the side of the cage. Russo now turns with it, and Snider will come away with it. It was just out of Russo's reach. That one's going to be flicked forward. Icing waved, though, as it was high in the air. Could have been called. Wasn't. Onward we play. It's Fauci able to take that puck off his man and work it into the neutral zone. Now the Stars take over. They fire in off a body. Comes that Kotcher shot. Kotcher looks to pick it up here in the near corner. Body's going everywhere, just under the camera well. Can't tilt the camera any farther, as there's a slight overhang here at Hatfield Ice. It's now a puck dumped in once again by the Stars. Fauci on the forecheck. Snider works it over to the far half wall. Kotcher jabs at it. Schaefer's able to take the puck off his man momentarily, but here comes Snider toward the offensive zone. Snider gets back on side. This time they'll softly dump on in. So Day firing on the puck, working that all the way over to the far side of the ice. Snider slaps it in. Latito with a nice save. And it will be the Stars breaking on out to the neutral zone. And dumping right back in, though, is Snider. Snider side of the cage. They shoot in again. Pick up the puck at the end boards. Try to fire it out front. Comes in toward the blue paint. Comes off a leg pad from the back end wall. And so Snider resets. This time they'll dump in hard. Latito out of his cage. Slows that puck down for O'Day. O'Day on the puck. Fires it up to the blue line. Not out just yet. Puck's just going to sit in the offensive zone. The wraparound nearly connects. Now fired in. Latito able to shovel that to the side. And Snider is tilting the ice right now. Stars need to get this puck up and out of the zone. Some tired skaters out there in white, as Snider has spent the last 45 seconds or so largely in the Stars zone. Snider curls with it, side of the cage. They fire in once again. This one hits pay dirt. Well, Snider finds the back of the net. Try again. And this one they were able to fire hard enough to sneak on through, and just like that, with 19:09 left to go in the second, it's Snider 2, Stars 1. Now it was a valiant effort there by the Stars to try and clear the zone, and Latito had made every save up until that point in the second half. But sometimes the puck luck's not on your side, and that was certainly the case for the Stars there. So they'll need to get that one back. It's Schulman at center ice. Works it over to Gitman. Gitman all the way back to Murphy. And Murphy works that puck on up to Schulman once again. He's able to tap it farther. He leaves it there momentarily. It's fired in. Ensuing shot hits the post. Oh, Gitman nearly home on that one. It was a fluttering puck. He couldn't quite control it, but it was the Stars nearly home. Now to the side of the cage come the Stars. A heavy hit there at the end boards. It'll be O'Connor getting back up, but we'll get a whistle as O'Connor was leaned into right at those end boards. And Gitman has some words for his man who did the hitting. Well, in fact, it was a different Snider man who laid the hit, but we'll see what the call here is. It's going to be an offensive zone draw. Get a stoppage, no gesture just yet. 2 minutes on the board with 18:43 left to go. It's the Stars up a man, down a goal for the next 2 minutes, and O'Connor looks no worse for the wear right now. He's back to the bench under his own power. Always wonderful to see. It's Murphy trying to keep that puck safely in the neutral zone right there. He's able to work it up to Bolognic, and he receives the return pass at his own blue line. Now Bolognic looks to enter the zone. He fires it on across. Snider will pick it up there and eject it right back out of the zone, so Murphy tracks back for it as we tick under 8.5 left to go. 18.5 left to go in the second half. 1:34 remaining on the man advantage for the Stars, who look to get set up in the offensive zone on the man advantage. Snider first to the puck, surrounded by Stars men as they work it up to the near side of the ice and get that puck all the way up and out. Floating puck finds a Snider stick, side of the cage, as Latito had gotten down to block that shot. Now a puck in the Stars defensive zone. The long diagonal pass connects for the Stars. Snider there first, though, and they send it right back up and out of the zone. A minute to go in the man advantage here for the Stars as that rolling puck comes in. It's Coronati who settles it down right in front of his netminder and sends it right back up the ice. The Stars trying to work that forward through Kocher. Snider all over him there. Schulman in for support. Kocher on over for Bolognic. Bolognic on the puck. Now the far side of the offensive zone. Bolognic sets up shop there, works it up to the point. Settling that down is Coronati, shoveling it back to Schulman. Schulman on the puck, protects it in front of the Snider bench. And Snider, though, will collect it at the far half wall and get it out of the zone. 30 seconds left to go in the man advantage here for the Stars. They'll try and break in on the near side of the ice. It's Bolognic there on the forehand, tries to go around a man. Stars get it back through Kocher. Kocher still on the puck. Now it's sent in on a long shot. It's going to be sticked aside by the Snider netminder. Thrown through the slot. Nobody home for the Stars. 10 seconds remaining to go here on the power play. The Stars have to reset through Coronati in their own end. Coronati works that puck up, and Snider will dump in once again to kill off what remained there. Snider, side of the cage. They've got the puck. They fire up, and it was Latito able to make the save on what was a broken play there for Snider. They had shot in as soon as they had gone back to 5-on-5 hockey, but Latito stands strong with 16:39 remaining to go here in the second half. Still a one-goal game, and the Stars looking to even things up here at Hatfield. Now that puck's dropped, and it heads over to the near corner, and then the near defensive half wall. Snider comes away with it. They throw it in front, can't connect on the one-timer. They work it on up to the point, and that one's touched in and home. Well, Snider able to score there on some point-to-point passing at the back post. And so, just like that, with 16:26 remaining in the second half, it's now Snider 3, Stars 1. Well, still plenty of time left in this hockey game for the Stars to get it back. And shots, official shots, 26-14 on your board at home, 27-15. And so Snider works that puck on forward, bodying his man there. Was Murphy momentarily. Shot comes all the way across. Looks like it hit a stick up into the netting. 16-17 left to go here in the second half. It will be a defensive zone draw for the Stars. Puck's dropped. Fauci wins it back to the corner. Snider controls, works it over into the neutral zone near side of the ice. Snider on the puck now at their own blue line, working that puck all the way up to the offensive blue line, and turning for it is Murphy. Murphy's got Adamek in front of him, tries to feather it up to him. It hits a shin guard. Murphy will try the other side. Ramos over there awaits. Sends that all the way toward Adamek. Adamek settles that rolling puck down, gets it to the neutral zone. Snider gains the line, dumps in once again. Murphy in the way this time, works it up to the blue line, not out just yet. Adamek on the back check, able to take the puck off his man and work it into the neutral zone. Try and fire it forward from there. It's Snider, though, turning the other way with the puck. They gain the offensive zone, dump on in, and now Ramos first to the puck, far corner. Snider throws it in front. One-timer goes just wide. Not full purchase on that puck for Snider, luckily for the Stars. It's now Snider throwing that in front again. Latito had spread those leg pads out in the full butterfly so as to cover any part of the bottom part of the net where that puck could have been tucked. Instead, it's the Stars able to dump that puck into the offensive end, and Snider will have to curl back for it, work it all the way over to the near side of the ice, and get it up and out of the zone. Snider playing some defensive hockey there, just keeping the puck out of their own end as quickly as possible so the Stars don't have any time to set up shop. It's Snider at center ice, working that over to the far side of the ice. O'Day collects over there, tries to work it forward. Snider has it now at the end boards. Bouncing puck on everyone. Snider throws it out front. Handcuffed by the pass was the Snider man. Back post. It was Schaefer who had jammed up the man's stick on a nice defensive play, and now the Stars escape the zone. Picking that puck up in stride is Bolonic. He fires in just high to the cage, and Bergman goes to collect far side of the ice. Bodies his man there. Snider will pick up, though, through a different skater all the way across center ice into the offensive zone. Snider on the puck, but the ice monster gobbles it up, and here come the Stars the other direction. It's now a bouncing puck that evades all sticks. Snider able to dump it softly into the offensive zone, so Schaefer gets back. Shoulders his man off the puck. O'Day reverses back towards Schaefer. Polyakov in there as well. It's Polyakov up for Schaefer. Schaefer out of the zone. And now Snider takes over at center ice. They gain the line and dump in again. Latito out of his cage there. He's going to leave it for O'Day. O'Day has a man on him. Goes down, but he's able to do enough to move that puck over to a teammate. And it's worked up and out of the zone once again. Second game of the day for both teams. And so you start to see some tired legs out there as these shifts feel longer than they are at times. Not for Joseph Ramos, who was able to upend his man in the neutral zone. The captain doing work. Now it's the Stars trying to stop play here on an offside call. And so Stars with a bit of a Bronx cheer from the Snider bench. But in any event, we do get a stoppage. We'll see who's headed to the box, if anybody. Now, just an offside call there. And so it's going to be 5-on-5 hockey here with the neutral zone draw just outside the Star zone. Shulman to take at the dot. Shulman wins it forward. Snider gains the line, dumps on in, but not past Murphy. Murphy on the puck. He's going to move it to the weak side of the ice. Chipping it forward there was Gitman, but he lost his stick, so he retreats for that. Snider takes over and tries to evade the Shulman forecheck. Bouncing puck in the neutral zone. It's feathered all the way into the offensive zone. Snider, netminder, will play that. And now it's dumped in once again by Murphy. Snider on the puck. They send that all the way up toward the Stars bench. It hits the linesman. Would have gone for an icing otherwise. That bouncing puck played by the linesman's leg. And so the Stars have to retreat all the way back to their own zone and pick up the puck. Skating forward now come the Stars. The Stars into the neutral zone. They work it on up into the offensive zone. It's O'Connor on the puck. He's able to shake off 2 hits. He finds Shulman. Down low, Shulman on the backhand. That one's saved nicely by the netminder of Snider. And then racked all the way up to the far point is that puck. O'Day on the puck now. O'Curl with it. It's O'Day on the puck into the neutral zone. O'Connor with it. He dumps that puck into the offensive zone, and Snider collects. Snider on the puck. They work it all the way up and around and then come back on the reverse and work the puck out of the zone. Taking over there is Ramos. Ramos at the logo comes forward with the puck, but Snider able to reverse it in the neutral zone and gain the offensive zone. It's the long reach of O'Day. Tries to separate his man. He does. Then Russo will pick up that loose puck at the defensive end wall. It's the Stars working that up past the blue line. Snider, though, as we tick, under 12 minutes left to play here. Happy to jam things up in the neutral zone if possible. Stars will dump on in. Snider pounding the boards on every hit right now as they take over the puck in the near corner and then work it on up toward their bench. It's Kocher looking to take the puck off his man, but Snider comes away with it at least momentarily in the neutral zone. Firing forward on it, though, was Kocher, as Snider had taken a little bit of time to try and get the puck. Snider bench wants a call on what they think was a Stars late hit, but onward we play as Murphy works that puck all the way up through the neutral zone. This one's going to go for an icing with 11:08 left to go here in the second. It's going to be a defensive zone draw for the Stars. Time to remind you, you're watching Midnight Sports. Well, 9:30 a.m. tomorrow, Stars against the Southwestchester Blackhawks 16U team. Not the same team they faced up at E.J. Murray last weekend, and so you're going to want to tune into that one. That's the final game of this September EJ Showcase. Stars will look to come away with a victory tomorrow at 9 a.m. right here on Midnight Sports. We hope you join us. Still just about 11 minutes left to go in this one as that bouncing puck toward the slot, taken over by the Stars momentarily. Bounces over all sticks. Bergman tries to rack that forward, but it eventually caroms off a shin guard, and so onward we play. Murphy with a big hit, but he makes a play there to keep possession of the puck. Bolognic will track back for it into his own end, works it up toward Bergman, tries to slap it out of the zone, does Bergman. Snider able to send a shot wide of the cage, and so now Murphy with the puck back at the blue line, chips that one on up, and it was Bolognic firing it forward for Bergman. Bergman on the puck in the near corner, bodies his man there, and Snider comes away with it at the near side of the ice, but only up to the blue line. Upended there was O'Day. Not going to have that call coming, and so it'll be O'Day dancing back in. He fires that one wide of the cage. It's Polyakov picking that puck up, trying to dump in deeper. Snider able to work it to the neutral zone. O'Day settles that puck down. Schaefer now curls back for it. Schaefer on the puck there, and thrown into the wall was Schaefer. It looked like it was momentum that may have carried him there. O'Day able to settle the puck down back for Schaefer. Schaefer on the puck behind his own net. He's going to skate it out top of the circles. Chips it forward there. The Stars take over, gain the line, and dump on in. That puck comes all the way around. Snider takes over at the far corner. Now it's Polyakov on the forecheck. Briscoe out there, but it's Polyakov firing in. That puck saved nicely by the Snider netminder, and onward will play. Schaefer tries to kick that puck forward. It bounces over a skate, and Snider comes back the other way. They'll shoot high and wide of the cage as the ensuing shot also goes wide. Schaefer nearly with a wonderful zone keep, but the puck just hit what looked like a divot in the ice, hopped over his skate. So onward we play here as Russo bodies a man in the near defensive corner. Now O'Day fires on that puck, gets body position on his man, and he'll skate that puck all the way out of the defensive zone. O'Day gains the line and dumps in. Snider tracks back to pick it up. It's O'Day on his man, 22, not 24. And Snider sends that right up out of the zone. Russo had tracked back, covering there for O'Day. It's Briscoe moving that puck forward all the way into the offensive zone. He keeps going all the way to the end boards. Throws it out front, hits the side of the cage. Follow-up shot saved nicely by the Snider netminder. And so it will be Murphy tracking back, working that puck on up. Icing waved as it took a deflection off a skater at the blue line of Snider. Snider sends that up and out of the zone. Ramos awaits, flicks that forward, but just a bit offside. With 8:12 left to go in this one, it's going to be a face-off in the neutral zone. We'll see. Comes all the way back toward the Stars zone. It does. That's where Ramos was when he flicked that puck forward. The Stars still just a little bit offside. And so it's a face-off that the Stars look to work forward in the neutral zone. Working that puck forward are the Stars. It's O'Connor dancing into the offensive zone, tries to get the puck deeper there. Snider will come the other way. It's Snider on the puck into the offensive end. They curl on the forehand, shoot high and wide of the cage, but they'll pick it up near side of the ice, rack it deeper in the zone. Now firing on it is Gitman. He meets his man there at the boards, and the Stars will try to come away with it once again. Across their own blue line into the offensive zone. Now come the Stars, fired toward the slot, and Schulman looks to pick it up there. So Day tracking in, picking that puck up on the forehand and gets deep into the zone. Schulman works that puck up toward the point. Puck sits there, fired in, hits a stick, feathered farther by the Stars, and then sent over to the near point. It's Murphy who's creeping in. He takes a hit there, try and keep the zone. Getting across was Gitman to gum up any breakout by Snider. And now pouring right back in is O'Connor as the puck sits right here in the corner. O'Connor looks to separate his man from the puck. Rolling puck finds a Snider stick, though, and it's sent to the far side of the ice. It hits a stanchion, comes out front, but it's kept by the Stars. Shot just wide. Ooh, the Coronati laser beam. It was a load up, and it went just wide. This one should go for an icing. It does. 6:53 left to go here in the second. The Stars tilting the ice just a little bit here as we tick under 7 minutes left to go in the second. It's going to be a face-off in the offensive end for the road team. Russo, clean win up to Kotcher. Kotcher to O'Day, fired off a shin guard, faked out the cameraman, and here comes Snider in a mini break. It's shot in. Oh, it was Latito with the initial save, and the rebound hopped over a stick, and so onward we play. Now Latito with a wonderful save on the initial shot. That one rings off the outside of the post. Snider trying to put this one out of reach of the Stars, but instead it's the Stars standing tall right now. New York Stars have the puck in their own end, and so Day able to move around player. Coronati was able to move around a player, and O'Day will also go for a change. Bit of a mix of defensive pairings out there tonight with Viscoso out of the game. Oh, Murphy sandwiches his man right in the slot. It was some 6-on-6 violence there, but now a big hit in the Star zone, and they don't like it as some players start to mix it up out there on the ice. And so we'll see exactly what gets called here on the ice as we get a stoppage in play, as the Stars players trying to defend themselves there. A man down on the ice, and so looks like there's going to be some ejections here as the officials pointing toward the exit door. As the Stars trying to work out what the paperwork here will be. Still some sticks and gloves on the ice here. And so a whole lot of paperwork left to go as some gestures being made toward the doors. And we'll just see exactly what happens. Here is one Stars man off the ice already. So we'll try to get some information for you here as it filters on up to the broadcast booth. Well, a Snider man, now two skating off the ice. And clearly not quite repentant as they're waving at the Stars bench while they do it. And we'll see if it's just a Stars man collecting his things or he'll be leaving the ice as well. We'll see. Sometimes teammates go out and collect their ejected teammates' equipment. Well, now a third Snider man leaves the ice, and a fourth. And so that's four Snider players off the ice. So far, one player for the Stars. It was Fauci who went to the locker room. Unclear if ejected from the game or injured. So again, we'll try to have a report for you as soon as we can on that. 5:54 left to go here in the second, and just a whole mess of paperwork to be done at the scorer's booth. So we're just going to pause for a second here as that paperwork gets worked out. But as it stands, 4 Snider hockey players off the ice right now. And we'll see exactly what happens here for the Stars. If there is any other information coming, go ahead and take a look at the official EJ scorer page to try and get a sense of some of the penalties here in this one. Well, it's a 3-1 hockey game so far, I can tell you that much. Penalties have not yet been updated on the site, and no gestures being made to scorers booth. Certainly a lot of conversation here. The Snider bench wants an explanation. They are animated at the far side of the ice, trying to explain and plead their case. Well, it's a little bit like when you take your glasses off if you zoom in too far, so you'll just have to trust us that there is an animated conversation going on that far side of the ice. Still more conversation going on here as we check the box score once again. Well, all right, starting to get some of the feed here on the EJ site. Looks like Ramos is leaving the ice, as is Murphy. So some leadership off the ice here, as Kocher and Russo also leaving the ice. So now 5 Star skaters off the ice, and some parents unhappy here in the crowd. Must have been Fauci to the locker room, hurt, and so they've taken 4 from each side right now. And we'll have a report for you on Fauci as soon as we can. He was able to make his way up to the locker room, and so certainly everyone here at Midnight Sports never wants to see any player injured. And so we'll take it hopefully as good news that he was able to work his way up to the locker room. Still a stick on the ice, still 5:54 left to go in this one. There's 2 minutes on the board for Snider for the penalty box. So the Stars will be on the power play here. But of course, 4 skaters down for each side, kicked out of the game. And still a whole lot of paperwork left to go. We do get a whistle to get this one started. And so the update will have to wait here, as it's going to be a near circle face-off. And the penalty's not yet entered to the EJ iPad. And so can't quite tell you, other than the fact that 4 players aside off the ice, and Fauci to the locker room with an injury. Well, the Stars will feel aggrieved after the late hit on Fauci. Fauci to the locker room with an injury, and 4 players from each side sent off the ice. And now the Snider fans cheering hard after the save by their netminder on the power play. 5:46 remaining to go here in the second. 1:52 on the man advantage for the Stars. It's Bergman winning it over toward Bolonik, sent all the way up and out of the zone, though, by Snider. It'll go for an icing. And so 5:39 remaining in this second half. We'll do it all over again on a near circle drop. The officials want to get this game moving. 1:45 on the man advantage. Bergman wins that forward, tries to take over the puck in the corner, sits there for a moment. It was Adamick on the forecheck, puck hop over his stick, and so Snider will emerge with it. 3-on-2, shorthanded opportunity developing here for Snider into the offensive end. They lose the puck there, and now the Stars body their man in that far corner. This game's going to be called very, very tightly from here on out. Snider man on the puck, but it does eventually find a Stars stick Stars with a little bit of time and space now to pick their path forward. It's Coronati up to the near side of the ice as Bolognic on the puck, sends it toward the slot, nearly finds a star stick. It's slowed down there. It was Gitman and Bergman trying to combine, and Bergman able to keep the zone momentarily, but Snider takes over in the slot. They fire it up to where Bolognic takes over, and he dumps right back in. Out of the cage is the Snider netminder as Gitman tries to body his man there. Coronati able to keep the zone, feathers it down just a little bit, and it was Gitman with the stick lift on his man, and then he gets in the way of that zone exit. And so Snider takes over once again. They fire that puck up to the blue line, not out. Bolognic creeps in, fires that just wide of the cage on a deflection. Snider works it over to the far half wall. It's Gitman receiving the return pass on down from Coronati. Tight to the cage is Bergman. He rounds it to this near corner. He stops and delays, then works it up toward the point. But Snider able to chip that up and out of the zone. So 17 seconds left to go on the man advantage here for the Stars. They'll get one more rush opportunity as they fire that in on the stick of Adamick. It's Polyakov trying to get to that puck first. He does, but it is jabbed up to the point. Then the Stars dump it in once again. 3 seconds left to go on the man advantage. That puck's fired up. Bergman able to keep the zone initially, and then it's swiped forward. Look out. 5-on-5 hockey. O'Day had gotten back in a hurry to cut out the threat, and he'll have to go behind his cage to pick this puck up. 3:42 left to go in this game, and the Stars trying to work this puck up and out of their zone. They'll try this near side of the ice. It's Briscoe on the puck. He gets bodied there, keeps his skates, bodies his man, and that puck comes back into the offensive zone. Looked to be offside, but onward we play. It's O'Connor on the puck. He'll dump it deeper into the corner. Puck rolls on up, and it's sent just deeper again by the Stars from the point. Briscoe awaits, works it over to O'Connor. O'Connor tries to throw that out front. Snider will body him there. Briscoe recovers, sends it up to the point. It's tapped farther, though, and now it's a mini break. Schaefer trying to get back. Schaefer all the way across, bodies his man. Oh, no shot coming. Thomas Schaefer gets back in a hurry, and he's able to cut out the threat. The Stars still need to get this puck out of the zone, though, and it's O'Day, long reach. Latito will push that shot aside, and Snider will take over behind the net. It's now Snider trying to work that out toward the net front, but Stars able to push that puck up through O'Day into the offensive end. Rolling puck tries to find Polyakov. It looked like Snider's going to come the other way with just about 2.5 minutes left to play here. It's Snider into the slot. They swipe that one wide. A little bit of the air out of the arena right now. Both teams with a very short bench after 4 players exited from each side. And Fauci remains in the locker room, so the Stars with an even shorter bench, in fact, due to the injury. 2:27 left to go here as that puck had rolled up into the netting. And so it will be a drop in the Stars zone, and now a check of neck guards for the draw man for the Stars. Puck's dropped, and it's worked up to the circle, sent all the way across. Stars look to control and get that puck up and out of the zone. It hit a Snider stick, so it's not going to be an icing there. Snider bench really wanted one, but instead it was Bergman bodying his man, forcing the early pass. Snider takes over, though, at the point. They'll skate that into the neutral zone. They try to fire it in. Getting in the way was Schulman. Now the Stars exiting their own zone, tapping it forward, trying to skate into the offensive zone with possession, where the Stars, rolling puck, finds a Snider stick, and it's sent up and out of the zone. It's going to be a deflection. It was on the wrong side of the red line. The Stars bench really unhappy with the call there, but it's Snider who has a little bit of luck at the zone exit and then offensive zone entry. And anyway, we play on with 1:31 left to go in this game. The officials really do want this one moving forward. It's going to be an icing this time on the Stars. 1:28 remaining. And it's going to be a defensive zone draw for the team in white. Now this one's going to come to Latito's left. And manning the slot are Adamick and Schaefer. Puck one toward the slot. Adamick and Schaefer able to cut out any shot coming. Now a long shot in from the point comes from the Snider Hockey Club. Thrown toward the slot. It hits a skate, and it's going to come all the way down will the puck, and it's Briscoe all over his man. Long reach, takes the puck off his man, tries to shoot in, and the ensuing shot goes just wide. Adamek bodies his man there. Rolling puck to the corner. Snider able to flick that up and out of the zone. Schaefer with a touchdown catch throws that in, but just a bit offside. 59 seconds left to go here, and it's going to be a face-off in the neutral zone. Well, it's O'Connor winning that at the dot. Shot comes in, and it's steered aside by the Snider goaltender. It's now O'Day firing that off a stanchion, but we play on. That should have been whistled down, but again, these officials want this game to end, and I guess a close enough call there, so we play on. O'Day gets the puck back. No worse for the wear are the Stars as that puck comes all the way into the offensive zone. It's O'Day on the puck. He gets thrown into the boards there. Again, no call. Adamek will rub his man off the puck, but Snider tries the near side of the ice. It's O'Connor getting back in a hurry on the back check. Snider pours in the offensive end, and Latito will just swipe that aside. Thrown across the front, 15 seconds left to go. It's all over, but what number ends up on the score sheet right now? That's flicked up into the air. Bouncing puck, can't find a Snider stick. And with 5 seconds left to go, this one's nearly final as the Stars get that puck up and out of the zone, but there goes the buzzer. So we've gone final. From here at Hatfield Ice, it's the Snider Hockey Club 3, the New York Stars 1. Don't forget to tune in tomorrow, 9:30 a.m. It's the Stars against the Blackhawks. We'll see you then on Midnight Sports. Until then, stay safe.